My name was trending for the worst reason. I woke up to hundreds of missed calls, thousands of new followers, and my name trending with the word monster. By noon, strangers were sending me death threats. By sunset, my boss wanted a quick chat. All because of a 13-second video clip, one that showed me saying something I never said. That clip destroyed my reputation, turned the internet against me, and almost ruined my life. This is the story of the day the internet attacked the person who caused it and how I learned to rebuild everything they tried to take. Before all of this, I lived a quiet life. I worked as a copywriter for a nonprofit focused on public transit safety. It wasn't glamorous, but I loved it. It made me feel useful, like I was doing something that mattered. I lived in a tiny apartment with a window that looked out onto a single golden tree that changed colors every October. I didn't have fame. I didn't crave attention. I liked being a background person. The kind of person who could walk into a cafe, grab a latte, and no one would look twice. I had a small circle. My best friend Maya ran a lifestyle channel on YouTube. She wasn't huge, but she had a loyal audience and a charming, funny personality. I helped her sometimes, editing captions, writing scripts, even suggesting video titles. She always credited me as her chaos control. Then there was Ethan, her videographer, the guy who filmed everything. He had one of those personalities that could light up a room and burn it down in the same minute. Always recording, always capturing content. His motto was, if it's not filmed, it didn't happen. I also had Jonah, my boyfriend, calm, patient, the complete opposite of Ethan. He was the type who asked if I'd eaten before asking about my day. And my sister Leah, wild, loyal, brutally honest, had just moved in with me after a bad breakup. Our little apartment was crowded but happy. Everything was stable. Until the day my face hit the algorithm. It started innocently enough. I gave a short speech at a city council meeting about improving bus routes for seniors and people with disabilities. Someone posted a clip online, me explaining why accessibility benefits everyone, not just those who need it. It got a few thousand views. A small, positive moment. My boss sent me clapping emojis. Maya joked, "Okay, Miss Politician." That was the first time my name had ever been attached to something viral. I didn't know it would also be the last time it was positive for a while. The second time I went viral was the day everything broke. It was a Wednesday morning. My sister Leah called and whispered, "Don't freak out." Which, of course, made me freak out. Then she said, "Your face is everywhere." I opened the link she sent me. And there I was, standing at a weekend street fair, next to Maya and Ethan. Off camera, someone was selling puppies out of a cardboard box. You could hear the barking, the chaos. Then, you hear me say, clear as day, "Who cares? It's just dogs." End of clip. 13 seconds. That's all it took. The caption read, "Local activist shows her true colors." Within an hour, the clip had 300,000 views. By lunchtime, over 2 million. The comments were vicious. Fake activist. Heartless. Cancel her. And it got worse. Someone found my LinkedIn. Someone else posted my nonprofit's phone number. My email inbox filled with hate. People who didn't even know me wanted me fired. The thing is, I didn't say what that clip made it sound like I said. The full sentence, the truth, was this. Who cares whether it's a fundraiser or his cousin's litter? It's still cruel. It was an argument. I was defending the dogs. But someone had cut out the middle. 2 words, who cares, ripped from their home. And just like that, I was the villain of the day. I called Maya. No answer. I texted. Nothing. Then I called Ethan. He picked up. I asked, "Did you post the clip from Sunday?" He said, "No." I asked, "Do you still have the full footage?" He said, "Yeah, somewhere." Why? I told him what was happening, that people thought I said dogs didn't matter. He just said, "Yeah, that's bad." Then he hung up. My boss Carla called me into her office. She had the video pulled up on her computer. She said, "This is spreading." I said, "It's out of context." She sighed. "We'll issue a statement." The statement said, "We are aware of a misleading clip circulating online. Please reserve judgment until full context is available." It was polite, professional, useless. By nightfall, another video surfaced, a slowed-down version of the clip, with sad piano music. People were posting things like, "Imagine if she had kids." I turned my phone off. I sat in the dark. And I cried until my eyes hurt. The next day, things got worse. Someone had made a TikTok, a familiar voice speaking over it. Maya's voice. She said, "A lot of you are asking about the clip. Context matters, but so do words. We all slip sometimes. We all show who we are." She didn't say my name. She didn't have to. The video went viral overnight. 1 million views. Tens of thousands of comments. People calling me fake, cruel, heartless. I texted her, "Call me." She didn't reply. That's when I realized the internet wasn't my biggest problem. My friends were. The next morning, Leah texted me, "Come to Maya's studio. Now." When I got there, Ethan was sitting by his camera bag, and Maya was staring out the window. Leah had her arms crossed. I said, "Whose idea was the TikTok?" Maya turned around slowly. I was drowning, she said. People kept asking me to comment. I said, so you told them I'm a monster? She said, I didn't name you. I laughed bitterly. You didn't have to. Leah asked Ethan, do you have the full video? He hesitated, then pulled out a hard drive. We watched it together. There it was, the full context. Me saying, who cares whether it's a fundraiser or his cousin's litter? It's still cruel. You hear Maya laugh in the background. You see me call animal control. All the parts that showed what really happened. Leah paused the video. She looked at Ethan. Who sent the clip to the aggregator? She asked. Ethan stared at the floor. No one spoke. That silence was an answer. I asked him, why would you do that? He said, I didn't think. I needed views. My last video flopped. The algorithm loves outrage. I said, so you sold me to the algorithm? He said, I didn't think it would get this big. Leah said, you made a weapon, and you used her name as ammo. Maya whispered, we'll fix it. We'll post the full clip. I said, no. You'll post it, and you'll say exactly what you did. Ethan looked terrified. That'll ruin me, he said. Leah crossed her arms. You already ruined someone, she said. That afternoon, Maya went live. No filters. No music. No pretty lighting. Just her face. She said, I failed my friend. A video of her was cut for engagement. That video came from our camera. It was wrong. I'm sorry. She named me. She named Ethan. And she cried, the real kind. Ethan posted a Notes app apology. I edited the clip. I regret it. The aggregator never apologized. They just reposted the full clip with one word in the caption. Context. By then, the damage had been done. The backlash started turning around. People began posting before versus after videos showing the full clip. A few big creators apologized. But you can't really undo millions of impressions. People remember the lie more than the correction. Still, the truth was finally out. And slowly, things started to change. My job stood by me. My boss released the full footage and the animal control report. Our nonprofit turned the scandal into a teaching moment. I even gave a webinar about surviving online harassment as an advocate. It was weird, turning my pain into policy, but it helped. Ethan lost his sponsors. His next few videos flopped. He cried on camera and disappeared for a while. He eventually started filming weddings, less clout, more heart. Maya's audience split. Half praised her. Half called her fake. We didn't talk for 6 weeks. Then one day, she texted. Coffee. We sat in a park and talked for hours. We weren't best friends anymore. But we were honest. My sister Leah became my hero. She handled the emails, called lawyers, and saved proof. She built me a spreadsheet of every post about me, in case we needed it legally. She said, we don't erase, we document. My relationship with Jonah didn't survive. He admitted he hesitated when he saw the clip. That a small part of him wondered if maybe it was true. I couldn't blame him, but I couldn't stay either. We ended kindly. I spent weeks rebuilding my life. I changed my number. I deleted Twitter. I turned off notifications. And I went outside without filming it. Healing wasn't glamorous. It was therapy. It was deleting comments without reading them. It was drinking tea instead of doom scrolling. It was remembering that a trending hashtag doesn't define me. I adopted a senior dog from a shelter. I named her Button, small, sweet, stitched together by love. She didn't care about viral clips. She just wanted to nap on my lap. I created a digital safety plan for my coworkers. What to do if they ever got caught in a viral storm. We added a policy at work. Always verify before you amplify. Maya and I made our own rules too. No posting each other without consent. No silent treatment when things get messy. No more choosing the algorithm over friendship. Justice didn't come as an apology. It came as silence. The story faded. The trolls moved on. The hate quieted down. 6 months later, if you Google my name, the scandal was buried under new headlines. My advocacy, my talks, my work. The truth finally caught up to the lie. Ethan emailed me once. I'm sorry. I learned my lesson. I now get consent before posting anyone. I never replied. Some lessons don't need conversation. If you're listening to this and you've ever been torn apart by the internet, if you've ever watched strangers rewrite your life, hear me. You can survive this. You are more than your worst 13 seconds. The internet is loud, but truth is patient. It waits. It endures. It surfaces eventually. I still flinch when I get new notifications. I still hesitate before sharing opinions online. But I also learned that silence is a choice, and so is survival. The world can call you a monster one day and forget you the next. But you will still be here, breathing, learning, living. If this story reminded you of your own, if you've ever felt like the world turned on you, tell me in the comments. I read them all. And if you believe stories like this matter, hit like, subscribe, and share this video. Because here on my channel, we tell the truth, even when the internet doesn't.